Welcome to episode 0. I don't know what the episode is called yet, but I will. It's a small world, though, with a short history, medium civilizations, and sites. Very high beasts, very high savagery, and reservoir. Let's go. I want a good volcano, and everything else to be perfect-ish, or as close as possible. Nah, let's go for perfect. Well, you know. That's all I ask for is perfection. I'm looking for a few factors. Not a bit, I don't know. It looks kind of warm. I probably won't get a frost by this volcano. I like to give the volcano a chance if possible. Let's see. Nothing's by it though. See the humans and everything. I got elves all over here. I think the humans can reach. The goblins are all the way up there though. Yeah, I'm gonna chance it. I don't have to do a volcano. Just prefer to. It looked interesting enough. I'll check it out. Alright, so start playing. We're on World 104. It's 104 worlds I created here. Alright. I don't have them all going. Some of them I didn't really like for whatever reason. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. Look at this. Hot. It's not ideal. I want flux. No fucking flux. It is kind of cool in a lot of ways, though. Did I see the aquifer somewhere? Yeah, I did. Okay. Shallow metals and deep metals that will impede Vulcan. Cool name. Shallow metals and deep metals that will impede my what do you call it? That'll impede my libido. No, it'll impede my steel making capability. Okay, I don't need clay. Mirthful, untamed wilds, woodland everywhere. So that's enough trees, especially since I'm going big. Okay. So clay. Oh, I do have clay. There's the aquifer. It's the only place for the aquifer. Sand here. There's clay all throughout. Didn't it not say clay? Am I hallucinating? No, I'm not hallucinating. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so flux will be an issue. Us not having it. That sucks. Sucks without the flux. Uncook is the brook, but we're not by it. But I have my own little version of a brook, is an underground aquifer in this corner here. Alright, so let's see. Everybody's present. Is that the only civilization? The pages of polishing. This sling of throats, slightly closer. Yeah, I guess. Got 9s and very high cliffs. May have a broken wagon. I hope not. I hope it's not like totally bullshitty mountainous, but we'll see. Because I think I'm gonna go with it. Embark. Yeah, I know about that. Alright, take a look. I'm gonna take a look and see who decided to go on this trip. Are they worthy? Oh, looks like we got a few people who were like copper. So yeah, I think I might be able to work with this group. Okay, I'm going to put it on pause and stare at this for a bit and figure out what I'm going to do, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I think I like it. Not sure. Yeah, I do, but I just, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with what I got. It's a little. Okay. I go dwarf by dwarf. Melville, whatever the last name is the weaponsmith. Just the end, I saved points and I put it into stuff. So Melville is right here. We could see 79. Likes to make iron and picks. Iron picks would be great. We'll be making a lot of picks at first, but they will be made out of brass. I was also considering Nomal, because Nomal likes to make bronze, but you know, just Nomal's doing something else. What is Nomal doing? Yeah, that's the cook. Nomal is the cook. Yeah, it's fine. Keep it as it is. So, yeah, 79, that's inflated because of both iron and picks. Otherwise, it'd probably be more like 48, be my guess. But we'll be making picks, and eventually we'll be working with a lot of iron. We'll be working with a lot of brass at first, or bronze at first, but not all the time. So, that's malleable. I made kind of a goofy decision before. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stick with it. I was thinking of making Melville the broker, but I'm gonna stick with what I got. All right, so Zubin or Zolban is the glassmaker, and just the glassmaker. That's all Zolban does. Zolban is one of those dwarves I wish I could just copy. It's just a raw 70 or 69.67 to be specific, but those are very good high attributes. See, this is inflated because of copper, and I'm making copper nothing when it comes to the forge, but look at that. Mason, yeah, just freaking great. So Zelbin, she is going to be making some quality glass items. Deller is the carpenter, and that is what Deller does for a living. I don't have any hunters. I went hunterless this time. I don't always do that, but so Deller, 57.02, not bad, not bad. Could be better, but not bad. Takud is the Mason building designer. Got back into this building designer. A lot of times I just have a 50 roll. Anybody who has a 50 or above, I just let them, do it just so we can get it done. But I'm gonna have a dedicated Mason. Likes to make tables, so I'll try and keep that in mind and make a lot of tables. Also likes to make picks, but whatever. You're not gonna make picks. Might use one. Okay. Itib, yeah, because I might do some digging with all these guys, depending. Is just the mechanic, and that's what Itib does. Just make mechanisms, probably on repeat. 54.31, not bad. Yeah, not bad. Pretty solid, actually. Just make bolts. Nobody cares. At least I don't. Okay, so that's Itib. All right, Solon or Salon, or that's the metalsmith. See, here's this I did a little different. The doctor broker. So, diagnostician, wound dresser, appraiser, conversationalist, comedian. With broker, I like to get negotiator, persuader in there, and with doctor, I like to also get suturer. But yeah, I was different with it. So there you go. So Solon is right here. As you can see, these are all good. So I put one in wound dresser if need be. Yeah, could be the chief medical dwarf, but these are all really high. Here, see, I was thinking this too. Whatever. So, likes blue pea filler, because I was even thinking, it's like, man, this would be Solon would make a great leather worker too, because 64, but likes blue pea falls, and I can get those. I was even thinking it'd be nice to get blue pea falls and blue pea hen and blue pea. Yeah, blue pea hens and the blue peacock and whatever. And yeah, I could just do the leather industry, but Solon is going to be the metalsmith. And as you can see with Solon, likes to make coffins. So It's going to be kind of dark. I'm going to be making sarcophaguses. It's very goth. Very goth. I kind of approve. I was also thinking with Solon, because I had a few thoughts. Man, you know, to be the trainer or whatever. But maybe, who knows? Maybe I will take Solon in one of those directions. All right. So Nommel is the cook and the woodcutter. I combine these two normally. And just like chop down the forest and then start cooking. Or kind of do a combination of the two. Nommel's right here. Not the best for woodcutter, but we'll get better. It's 3 ads in it, so shouldn't hurt herself. Cook's not the best, but it's not bad. And then military alt, we see that's pretty good for swinging an axe and dodging, and those are the skills I gave. So, if anybody tries to bug her while she's cooking, she can dodge out of the way and then hit them with an axe or any combination, run away or whatever. I didn't give discipline because this is just a woodcutter. I just, wanted to give some basic defense. So that's that. Now, okay, now we're going to go over to stuff. Here we are on stuff. All right, here's the pets. We got 5 dogs for security. It's a little bit more than most people take, but sometimes I used to take a lot more. At most, actually, one time I was like, most of my embarks, I was taking 7 female dogs and 4 male dogs. I was making all the male dogs hunting dogs and the female dogs war dogs. It's typically how I do it. In this, I'm going to make them all war dogs because I don't have any hunters. And if I do get any hunters, the puppies, when they grow up and they're male, I'll train them to be hunting dogs and give them to the hunters. That's how I do it. So for bugs and varmints and critters, we got a breeding pair of cats. Got a variety of birds. I got a hen, a goose, a blue peahen, and a turkey hen. I was thinking more of the peacock and the peahen, but I didn't go that direction. Iron Anvil. Don't leave Mountain Home without it. 64 booze. I do 11 wine and beer and 21 ale and rum. Just what I do. Trail mix. I don't do farming right away. It is a good idea, and I do know that. I just do foraging. I'll be able to forage for a lot of stuff. And it gives me more variety rather than just underground plants. And I'll get to farming in a couple of years, maybe like after 3 years. I'm usually pretty okay by just buying all the shit in the... I'll be rich, so I'll be able to buy stuff. I'll be able to forage. I'll be all right. Or I won't. I'll be dead. One of the two. This willow log will eventually become charcoal. It saves me 7 points. Charcoal is 10 points. Willow log is 3 points. I just take this ruddle and I cut it into blocks. So that'll turn into 28 ruddle blocks. I'm safe, by the way. And one of those blocks will be a wood furnace, at least for a bit, and we'll make that charcoal, or that log into charcoal. The tomb is coal. That is fuel. Each one of these makes 9 fuel, and if you count the one that you have to use from the previous one, it's a net gain of 8. So that's what 416. 416 coke, which. Not the white powdery fun stuff for the drink, but it's like charcoal coke, fuel. Malachite is the ore of copper. Each one of these smelts down to 4 bars of copper. Cassiterite is the ore of tin, so each one of these melts down to 4 bars of tin. Now, if you take 1 cassiterite and 1 malachite and you smelt them down together, you get 8 bronze. And bronze is 2.5 times more valuable than either one of them. Both of these have value of 2, as does lead and nickel and zinc, any of those common metals. Bronze has a value of 5, and it makes better weapons. So if you make an axe out of bronze as opposed to copper, it's better. It picks all the above. So I'll be doing that, making stuff with that, and then sand. Now this is a bit of an exploit. So is the way I did this with the 11 and the 21. Because it's 5 units of alcohol per barrel. So if you get 1 more, you're getting a 10-point barrel for just the 2 point of booze that you're putting in there. This also, I'm getting 3,000 points in free bags because the Mountain Home is pitching them in. But that's fine. They can pitch them in. I don't sleep at night, or at least much. So, yeah. But primarily, this is going to be turned into glass because I got a glass maker. I'm going to make 300 items of glass, something or another, and refill the bags and make more. Fun. All right, so these milks also considered to be another exploit, but there's kind of a dual reason I do it. Each one of these milks separately gives me a barrel. but also it lets me turn off permissions for each and every type of milk. So instead of just, if I just let my cook go wild and just start cooking everything without turning off permissions, this milk will be incorporated into biscuits, maybe stews or roasts or whatever. But if I turn permissions off and say, don't cook any of this stuff, then I can later turn it into cheese and it becomes more valuable. The dwarves get happier when they eat it. I get more money for selling it. So that's that. So I think that's everything. So yeah, it's a little different. So that's a lot of sand for me. I usually don't get that much. All right, so group name. What do my dwarves want to call themselves? Let's see what they came up with. Group name. Gee. The Weak Bodices? Oh, that's a terrible name. No, I refuse. Let's... Tower Shell? Oh, let's... One more, come on. The Organization. Whatever. All right, fort name. Get your heads out of your asses and come up with a good fort name at least. Gravelshower. Okay. You guys are hopeless. What's your symbol name? The Creative Quake. Perfect. All right. So, okay, Beaverman. 5 Beavermen. Creature. Wolfman. 3 Wolfmen. Plant. Cabbage, just cabbage everywhere. Tree, apple trees everywhere. Shape, mountain, 1 mountain. Object, anvil, 1 anvil. Action, relationship. Okay. Okay, action, relationship. Relationship. Okay. This is their symbol. This is who they are and what they represent. It's the Creative Quake. It's an image of 5 beavermen, 3 wolfmen, cabbages, apple trees, a mountain, and an anvil. The 5 beavermen are admiring the cabbages. The 3 wolfmen are being mutilated by the cabbages. The mountain looks confused, and the anvil is screaming. All right, so that's who they are. What they're about. All right, so embark. Let's get into this now. Yes, we have. So, here the dingoes get hungry. Our name is Gravelshower, or that's the name of the place. So there may be dingoes, maybe there's not. This is another embark that I was working on. That's not the right one. It does that sometimes. I started it up. I haven't done anything with that one yet. Okay. Okay, good. I don't have a broken barrel. I like it. I approve. All right. Oh, Dactite. Yeah. Microcline. Who cares? Salt. Oh, it's okay. All right. So, cool. Feather tree. Yes. I like feather trees, kind of. Until they make them into weapons. You know, the spiked balls. It's kind of useless. Tetrahedrite looks like. Oh, obsidian. Yeah, just because there's a volcano doesn't mean that you're going to have obsidian or hematite. So far, so good. I'm liking what I see. Although, this is kind of what I expect. Galena. Oh, no. And actually, I do like that there's obsidian showing. Even though you can make it, it's easier to mine it. I mean, you can make it, but it's kind of a pain with a mountain. Alright, so what it goes down to. Cobalite, allanite. Is that native copper? Yep. Is it? No. Yeah, I was thinking it's fire clay, but I was like, no, that's not the right color. It's some loam shit. Is it? No, I was hoping it would be rock crystals, but I mean, they'll be there. Orpiment? Brimstone. Sometimes I would say orthoclase, but yeah, brimstone, I guess that makes sense. We got some sand there. Got some sand there. Looks like a lot of dactite. It's the selenite again. Yep. Copper. Gold! Looks like a lot of copper. Okay. Yeah. Is this cinnabar? Yep. Not horrible blood. A lot of dactite. Unimpressive. But it is what it is. More hematite there. It's gold. Tetrahedrite. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, olivine. Alright. Okay, well, it's episode 0, so I do a couple things. First, I check the burdens of beasts. A yak cow and a horse. I can milk the yak cow, slaughter them, and get the leather and the meat. And sorry, I cough an annoyingly amount. All right, so I'm going to do prospect. What do you do if you put prospect? It'll give you a sum total of all this stuff. Like here's a clay loam, here's another one, and it does a count of everything that can be seen. And this is, it kind of lists it. So you can see the tan, the clay loam, the gabbro, salt dactite, schist, obsidian, silty clay loam, peat. Nothing really exciting there, but this is usually an exciting area. But this is more exciting. The ores, got copper, galena, tetrahedrite, native gold, hematite, sphalerite, native. Oh, I got aluminum showing somewhere. I didn't see it, but there's only one on the whole map. So sphalerite is the ore of zinc. As I was mentioning about the casterite being tin and smelting it with an iron ore, you get bronze. If you smelt sphalerite with, say, tetrahedrite or native copper, which is a copper ore, you get brass, bling bling. So that's a value of 7, so it's even higher. It's not a military metal, but it makes nice things. Oh, I do have some crystal rock showing. That's what I look for, because that eventually can be made into crystal glass. I cut all of the other gems except for this one. I have a technique how I do that. All right, so this is what's showing. I'm gonna hope to see colonite, although I'm not. I probably won't. A lot of times when you with a mountain, I mean not a mountain, but a volcano, you don't see it, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so yeah, nothing super exciting here. Decent variety. Oh, pigtail grass. Oh, pigtail grass? What? You don't normally see that. $99. How can anything on 99 be seen? I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. All right, so sorry, cough a lot. So yeah, we got the trees, we got feather trees. All right, so okay, so this would be a variety of food and booze and stuff that I can eventually make. All right, now on to the fun thing, Prospect All. Now we do have an aquifer, and it shows where it is. See at 153 the aquifers there, but we go up here. We could see the. Oh yeah, we don't have. That's right. There is no flux. I'm gonna have to port all of it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we'll see what we can do. See if we can get one of my weapon maker likes iron, so there we go. And I have iron, hematite right here, tetrahedrite, cassiterite, which is tin. And I can make tin glazes too. Gold, native silver, silver. Galena is lead. 50% silver, so that means I get 4 lead and 4 50% chances an extra silver bar, so I can get up to 4 silver bars. I can get up to 4 silver bars here, but this is only 20. It's the ore of copper, tetrahedrite. If copper is just copper, sphalerite is zinc, hematite is iron, orange silver is just silver. It's another type of silver. It smells the same, but you can make it into furniture in the raw form if you want. Platinum, it's good to have. Platinum, I got platinum and aluminum, but you don't always have that. Bismuthinite is for business bronze. Adamantine is really special. I got over 1,000. I like to have at least over 1,000 if I can help it. I can't help it, but I like to see it, I guess is what I'm saying. So crystal rock, almost 1,500, that's good. You know, so the higher the number, the more chance. I'm not gonna be able to get to all of it, but it's nice to know that there's a plentiful supply. All right, here. No, my wish has not come true. I do not see colonite. That's porcelain colonite, you know, because yeah. Here I got I got some clay shit here, clay loam and clay. I think this works down to clay, but yeah, it's nice to have fire clay because otherwise I can just make earthenware with a potter, but I don't have one right now anyway, so it's fine. So there's nothing exciting here. I also sometimes if I don't have a volcano, I really want lots of lignite and bituminous coal, but I don't care because I have a volcano. It's even better, way better. All right, so plump helmet 188, sweet pods 107. So there's a way you can kind of sort of gauge where the caverns are. 107 is the highest number I see of the underground plants. That could mean that 107 is the very bottom of the topmost layer of the first level of the caverns, give or take. 88 could be the same one. That's third. I don't know. It's hard to tell the second layer. Well, 86. That could be some indication as to. Yeah, I guess almost over 20. I don't know. Could be the same level. But we could see the bottom minus 10. Yeah, that's all the bottom right there. Black cap is just there. Interesting. So that could represent. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that is what that is. Here's the aquifer. It's 153, 131 to 124. It's only in that one corner. This corner here, because it's goes 4 this way and 3 up and down on this map. All right, we're good. I've explained everything ad nauseum, or at least as much as I want to. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know how to end this all the time. Sometimes I just kind of babble until I hit stop. So thanks for listening to me babble. Thanks.